'Twas the night before Vlogmas, and all through the house, not a vlog was started, or are we starting one right now? It's Vlogmas Day 1! Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas 2025. I'm so excited. Today's mug is already in theme for Vlogmas. So we have this like little Christmassy, wintry, holiday looking cup. We are starting today's vlog off by decorating for Christmas. I think we have some errands to run first. I kind of want to go to Hobby Lobby maybe to get a like candlestick. Let me show you. I have 4 of these like little candle sticks. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. That's what they look like. I have 4 of these like little candlesticks. They're just like an iridescent orange. I mean, is that iridescent? I feel like that is like almost like a peach. For fall, I had these little orange ones with this like leaf pattern on them, and it's sitting on my like bookshelf right now, and I only have 2 of the 4 because I had them on my dining room table. For Christmas, I feel like I'm gonna put them on the bookshelf, so I wanna actually use all 4 of them. So I wanna go get like maybe like a dark red, almost maroon color, or like a dark green, kind of like these pajamas. Because I feel like that's kind of like the vibe I'm going for, is very like traditional Christmas, just very reds and greens. I did some cleaning last night to get the area ready for today, so I'll put in the clips now of us cleaning last night. This is definitely a look, but it's the night before Vlogmas. My dishwasher is currently running, so if you hear that, and Colt is currently playing with a toy. I just did a funny skit to possibly like open this very first video of Vlogmas to. I used the 'twas the night before Christmas, like 'twas the night before Christmas, all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, but I switched it up. But if you're to this part of the video, you probably already saw it. I'm hoping to put it in the beginning. Part of me feels like it's like too cheesy, but then part of me is like, it's Vlogmas, and I've always wanted to do Vlogmas, so it's not too cheesy. Currently have my plaid pajamas on, a little headband, and then obviously these little patches, these little eye patches. I think they're from Pacifica, I want to say is the brand. I'm actually breaking out a little bit right now, but I'm sitting with you here tonight, the day before Vlogmas, because I'm actually going to pick up the house for tomorrow when we decorate. I wish you guys could vote with me because I need you to tell me if I should watch Home Alone or Home Alone 2. I feel like I'm leaning towards Home Alone 2 just because usually I like that one better. I'm trying to figure out which streaming service it's on right now. In that corner is where we're thinking of putting the Christmas tree, except for Colt's stuff is right there right now, so we'd have to move that. But it seems like the best option for putting the tree. We'll probably keep the bookshelf here, and then I'll probably have to clear the like fireplace top, the mantle, the fireplace mantle. I don't know what you call that. I'm probably gonna have to clear the mantle of the fireplace because I think we're gonna put garland there. If you saw my last vlog, you would have seen me talking about this. We want to hang like garland here on like a shower pole. Actually, the shower pole's right here. We're gonna take the shower pole and then like wrap it in garland and then like hang it in between this little like archway. We have this little table that sits behind our couch, and I feel like decorating this will be really cute. We have this little coasters holder, which usually I switch out these ones that just say Edge on them for Santa ones I have during the holiday season. And so I feel like we're gonna put some stuff here too. I also got this like little wooden sleigh that I want to stick candy canes in because I feel like that'll be cute. So I'll probably put that here as well. Colt's gonna probably come and inspect it again, but this is the garland we got from Lowe's. It's the holiday living. We did unlit garland because we wanted to be able to like cut it because we got the 100 feet, and so if we wanted to use it in like a different spot, wanted the ability to be able to cut it into smaller pieces so we can make it work in different locations. So we decided to go with the unlit. I just realized that the room tree might actually still be in my car, as in I've been driving around with a Christmas tree in the back of my car all week. I'm actually not sure. Colt is also right under me because he can tell I'm going outside, but we're gonna be right back. It literally has been in my car for a week. So we actually got this like last Sunday, and it has been in my car all week apparently. Obviously I didn't get that table cleaned up last night, but I'll show you the little corner of stuff that I got taken out. I thrifted this forever ago when we didn't have a dining room table, but obviously I knew one day we would have a dining room table. So I got it because I wanted to have it placed on something. It's just so cute. It has this on both sides of the thing. I have it currently sitting here now but I feel like it's almost like too short because this like doesn't fully go off the end, or I would leave it on this table. So we'll have to see about that. Candles over here. I'm gonna go put one. I have one in the guest bath downstairs already. And then I have some candy canes. So these ones are so good. I like a sour candy and these ones are actually really good. I was kind of like not impressed with these. I actually have eaten these already, but like these ones I'm not as impressed with. And I was kind of sad because they're nerds. So I felt like they should be good. I have this stuff already kind of placed. I have like a little coffee hut thing. This little tin, which I want to do something else with that tin in the future, but for now it's just going to sit on the bookshelf. This is what we call Christmas Colt. He's just a Christmas golden retriever and our dog's named Colt, obviously. This was where the candles were before I grabbed them. And then obviously I showed you the little Santa paws on here. And then this is where we think the tree's going to go. So obviously I laid the tree skirt down. That's the one we have. And then all of our little like decor stuff. That's a little moose down in the bubble wrap, and then some train sets and like a little Santa that climbs the ladder. And then obviously I have the fireplace mantle ready. I just put the Christmas lights that we have here for now. The table here is still a mess, but I actually need to iron the placemats that are gonna go on the table. They're like these like little red ones. And so hopefully I can get those ironed so that they can go on the table today. But I'm actually gonna take that air mattress up because that's actually for Mitchell's parents when they come to stay, because we don't actually have a guest bed. I went to Walmart to get these like taper candles, which is what I figured out this is what this is basically a taper candle. But all the ones at Walmart were like broken and they had 0 colors. Well, they didn't have 0 colors. They had like a light blue color, like a weird green color. It wasn't like a dark green. And they had a maroon, but all the maroon ones were like literally broken. And I was like, I don't want to literally pay and the candle's already broken. So then I was going to go to a Hobby Lobby because that's where I got these ones, the orange ones. But then I saw the Dollar Tree on the way and I was like, well, I'll check there because, you know, it's like the Dollar Tree, so it's supposed to be like $1. And luckily, I found them. They're a little more like bright red than I wanted, but I feel like they'll work. Okay, they're a little like looser. I don't feel like you'll notice how loose they are when they're sitting on the bookshelf. This one, I lit the orange one for like 2 seconds so it looked like it had been lit. I actually am not gonna light these, so they're just for show. But I don't want them to look too long. Okay, let's see. I ended up getting 3 packs even though I only have 4 of these. In case one of them ended up being broken, I had some extra because they were only $1.25, so I feel like that's pretty good to be able to get 2 packs. This isn't like the perfect ribbon I was looking for, but I didn't want to go to another store. So I ended up going with this like snowflakey red gold ribbon from the Dollar Tree just because I was already there. I wanted more of like a thick ribbon so the bows were like thick. I'm gonna try this first because I was already there and I didn't want to go somewhere else. But if it doesn't work, I'll find somewhere else. I feel like the only other thing I'm noticing is these are like a lot thicker than these ones are. Like they're even just like the whole body width of them are just thicker even at like the top. But that's okay. You know what? You have to work with what you can find sometimes. And I feel like this is all I could find. I have them on the shelf now. And I feel like the one thing is I wish they had like some form of shape to them. Like they just feel a little plain, but I think they'll do for this year and maybe next year. I'll try and get some ones that are a little more like, maybe like a spiral one. I feel like it just looks a little plain type of candle. I also feel like maybe because they like are so skinny at the top, I feel like that's throwing me off. They just don't feel as thick. But I feel like for this year they'll do on the little bookshelf because I feel like they do look really good with this like little Christmas lineup we've got going here. So success, I would say, for this year. the table is looking really, really good. We have our Merry Christmas. I did put the table runner on here. It does hang off like a little bit, but I feel like it's better than on the other table. And we got some new bulbs. So there is this one, like a little snowflake, a peppermint looking one. This is the one Mitchell actually didn't like, but I like this one the best. A white, I think, little sparkly one is what it looks like. Stripe, and then I think just like a regular red. So that's kind of the little theme we're going with since we didn't have any bulbs. And we both actually agreed on, I wanted white and Mitchell wanted red, so it worked out really well. So at the store, I was telling Mitchell how like they never bring ornament hooks with the ornaments when you buy them. You usually have to buy them separate. So I got us this 100-pack ornament hook.
She informed me that she always buys the hooks, so I just assumed they always came together.
So I feel like I always thought that you always had to buy hooks. I've always had to buy hooks. Then I opened the pack. What do they have? Little hooks. Apparently the holiday time showerproof ornaments, 50 feet. Oh my god, it says hooks included on the box. I guess we should have read because it says hooks included right there. That's okay. Now we have 100 just in case we need them.
Yes, because that's a common thing we need.
I feel like you lose them sometimes.
I said what I said.
Ah! I feel like these ones are smaller and these ones are green. So they're gonna blend in with the tree better. Wait, why does the tree look unfluffed?
Because I haven't fluffed it.
Oh, well, I don't like fluffing the tree.
Well, neither do I. That's what I didn't do.
I don't think anybody likes fluffing the tree. Also, movie of choice is Christmas Chronicles. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it because it's really good. So this is the first one I made. It looked, I was trying to make it like look voluminous like the ones you get at the store, but I had bought this ribbon because I wanted to make my own bows. And honestly, I didn't really think about like how to make them voluminous, but I feel like we did good for, what we had. This is the first bow. I was trying to make it voluminous, but I think these two being the same size makes it look a little weird. So I actually made a even side by side. This is the second one I made, and I made the like inner bow a little like smaller, so it kind of gives, and I think this one looks a lot better. I'm gonna do the little walkthrough of the decor. I'm just gonna show you guys because I feel like it'll be easier for you guys to actually see stuff instead of me talking you through it. So let's go. So obviously when you walk in, you have the picture frames and then the garland. I am gonna still probably change out the top 2 decors for some bows, but that is a later me problem. Next up we have the table and we have this little runner on it. I still don't like how it kind of hangs off, but I feel like it's better than that other table. And I love these little Christmas coasters we have. Of course, I have my Buff City candle. This one's the Hottie Toddy one. And these are the little placemats we have. And of course, you need napkins at the table. Over on the bookshelf, there's a little Christmas tin at the very bottom there. But this is pretty much the Christmas shelf, if you will. So we have this little like coffee, I don't know what to call it, but it's like a little coffee village piece, if you will. This little tin, which I do want to decorate some different way next year. A little golden retriever with like a scarf, and we call this Christmas Colt because our dog's name's Colt. And then the little candles I showed you guys, and then I feel like you can't really see, but these little, let me flip them off. Let me flip off the lights here. When you flip off the lights, you can tell that these are actually just like little Grinches, which are so cute. I feel like over to the biggest area, obviously, is the Christmas tree. Right now I just have my little bow sitting on the like fireplace mantle, which actually is not that uncute. We do need to get another stocking hanger for Colt stocking, but currently we just have M&B for Mitchell and Brittany. I have a little fireplace going on right at the moment. And then onto the tree. So I added a bow because I made that one too big for the garland behind us. I think I've said that, but... And then obviously on the tree, we have those like red, white ornaments, and then I have like random ornaments. Like I have a Pepsi here, I have a Montana down here, I have a little snowman here. Let me see where. Oh, we have a little Hogwarts one here, of course. And then we have our little climbing Santa and our tree skirt, except it's kind of covered with our extra supplies down here right now. And honestly, I don't know if we'll actually move them until we're like done decorating, because we might do something else with that garland maybe. Currently on the bar cart, Colt's stocking is hanging there, but I also have our little Santa hats because I feel like it just makes the bar cart look a little festive, and I feel like this is the most festive part of the house. And then looking into the living room, we have these like little blow-ups. We could put them outside, but we've always had them inside our house. And so we have, this one's named Wall because it's a walrus, and this one's named Rain because it's reindeer. And then I have my little moose, some more cup holders, but those ones aren't Christmas themed. And then my little candy cane sleigh. I feel like it could use a little bit of work, but it's still really, really cute. And that's the final tour.